Here is me, millions of points on Samira, Giga Chat Deluxe, OTP, Master Peak, thousands of games in Samira mid lane, and then there's Deimos. Gold player, plays some Samira mid, has about 300,000 mastery points on Samira, and today we're gonna look at his gameplay and kind of just review it, go over what he could have done better, what I would have done if I were in his spot. We can kind of get like a learning experience from it, for people that want to learn how to play Samira mid lane, or for people that just want to be entertained by me roasting a gold player. I'm just kidding, I'll be nice. Mostly. Hope you guys enjoy, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and even leave a random comment like would help out my video. Thank you. We have to do it through YouTube video, because for some reason replays cross-platform don't work. So he's on E1E, as you can see here, 300,000 mastery points, gold lobby. He just hit gold actually, so congrats to him. And yeah, let's just start the replay. So he's laning into an A-Sol. He took an electrocute page, which is pretty much exactly what I would do into this matchup. I would play it aggressively. I wouldn't ever choose to scale versus A-Sol. His team comp looks okay. Volibear frontline with engage, Ashe ults for engage, Xerath E for a little bit of P1 engage. Gled's pretty decent. Not a bad comp at all. First mistake. I'm just kidding, I won't be doing that, but I don't really like that ward. You can guard that area pretty safely by standing exactly right here, without any risk of dying to anyone, because you would see them before, as long as your bot side tribush is warded. Okay, E start, which I don't mind. You can go either Q to get rid of his first strike, or just E and go in aggressively. But you have to E in aggressively then, otherwise it's a waste. I would already be looking to E in onto the backline minions here. And I probably already, but the strat usually is E in. Oh, I would have gone in there. E in, proc electrocute, walk back behind your minion so you don't tank a full laser. Here's well, you're 1 minion up from level 2. I would kill the last minion and then go in for a trade. This is also fine though. I would have kept chasing him for sure there. There's no reason for you to walk away, I think. Here, you hit level 2 slightly before him. So I would be close. I know beforehand that I'm hitting level 2 first. So I would be aggressively walking up and making sure I can trade with him while he's still level 1, while I'm level 2. And even if he just walks away, then you're zoning him. Of gold, of XP maybe. That's good. So definitely, you should be literally here right now, not standing this far back. Here as well, you are standing really far back. He probably wants to laser this, so they die in his circle. And if he's lasering the minions, he can't also laser you. That means you should be trading with him. I don't know if he will do that. No, you're giving him free farm pretty much here. I would have eat in for sure, I would have queued him. He would be down to like 20% health, setting it up for an all-in. You're playing way too passively. You have to play aggressively with Samira mid, guys. Way more aggro than this. Here's well, I would have eaten on the back line. Okay, that's good, that was aggressive, but for some reason you didn't press W. I'm not sure why you're holding it. If W has no value, you're just using it for added damage. Every time you E in, you want to press W. It would have made the trade a little bit better. He's pretty low on mana. I again would E aggressively forward here using the backline minions. Start auto-attacking with him. Especially if he's lasering this up, I would have gone in here. I mean, yeah, the problem there is if you did W, you would have proc electrocute for sure. Okay, now again though, he's in a spot where he has pretty much no mana. 0 mana. He should not be allowed to do anything here without you punishing him. You also have a ward, so you don't need to be scared to... You could ward bot side here, and then play pretty much here in the lane, and just actively be auto-attacking him, zoning him, and even maybe baiting a gank. You do have to realize here that he has no mana, and that you should be actively trying to hit him here. Good trade, good trade. That was good. What I'd like to do here, because that was such a good trade, we kind of know he's trying to base now, right? He's probably pretty scared. He's like, damn, I'm really low. So you want to try and keep him there so you can all in him. Don't just let him TP for free. So I'd be looking here, can I stop his base? Can I do something? Is he staying? Can I go for a flash play? Because it looks like you had the ability to dive here if you just keep him in the lane, push this. If you push aggressively as well, he might be tempted to be like, oh damn, if I base now, I'm gonna lose all these minions. So you might stay for the extra wave and then you can go for a dive. I very often do that. You're pushing it way too slow, way too slow. That kinda just gave him a free reset. Decent time to reset. Okay, you're getting ganked. Okay, you kinda missed out on a free kill there. Let me do a quick little replay. So what I would do here, for some reason you walked back this way. I'm not sure why you did that. I would have let him kill me and I just walk here. Because the closer you are to the turret, the less chance he has to fight you. And it also makes that your EQ doesn't put you further away from the target. If you Q towards your turret, he Qs you, he has to pick a way outside, and then the only way he can go is like here, right? Because he can't obviously go this way. And then your EQ would go this way, closing the gap. This way your EQ just went away. I also think maybe if you don't either at all, maybe you get that kill. But definitely walk to your turret with that. And then line the EQ up so you close the gap. You also could have just waited till the E angle's better and then go for an EQ. I wouldn't be too worried about the ASOL, even though he's like right behind. Okay, your ASOL just warded. I would kind of ping that. It kind of looked like he just warded the bot side brush. Just ping it for your volley bear, I guess. This is very awkward. It looks like your team wants to do dragon, but you didn't get a reset yet. I feel like this is fine, you can't really fight this. I would maybe just hover this though. It kind of feels like you're forced to help your team out here. Like, yeah, I understand you want to reset, but your team might just end. It looks like they did just that. Also, this right here, I actually really dislike this base. Not the base, but the buying. And someone actually told this on my own videos, and I actually really liked what he said. He said that getting pickaxe early always feels better, because later on, it's easier to just buy long swords, right? The dirt components are easier to get than get the gold for a pickaxe. And pickaxe is still a good spike. So I would always prefer pickaxe and a longsword and maybe like boots, or pickaxe and boots, over like dirk plus cloak. Cloak is really bad, guys. Cloak is the worst component of collector. Crit doesn't do anything unless you crit. And low odds crit obviously doesn't crit a lot. Sometimes you don't have a choice, but I would pretty much always prefer to go pickaxe, longsword, or just the full dirk, and then the cloak. I also probably would prefer boots here than just cloak. Boots are really good versus ASOL, you can stick onto him. I don't know, cloak's just really bad, guys. If you don't crit, which you have really low odds right now, you have 50%, you pretty much just didn't spend your 600 gold. I kinda like doing this. I would probably rotate here. Especially because you see their bot lane is not helping, so they're 2 men doing the dragon. Which means that their jungler might be quite low. They're doing it slowly because it's only 2 people. The jungler is tanking it for a while. The ASO has no mana. Maybe you can do something here. Maybe you can pick up a kill or 2. Even going 1 for 1 and picking up a kill is pretty good for Samira most of the time. Kills are kills. You're playing a snowball champion. It also looked like your volley bear maybe wanted to hover there, so I definitely would have at least looked and see if I could have done something there. Even if you miss a couple minions mid. So the ASO's basing, I'd go for a plate here. You can, yeah, I was gonna say, you could probably eat to the turrets. I think the Muzzy is also resetting. Okay, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be hitting the turret and queuing the minions, but I would also have walked to the backline minions and kill those first. Because the melee minions are always harder to kill. The backline minions are harder to kill, I mean. Because see, now you have to give up those minions because you have to go way deep for them. If you killed those first, you could have then ranged killed the frontline minions, which gives you more safety. And you probably wouldn't have given those up. You get them anyway, but the point still stands. I would have eat in here again. I would have for sure eat in. Versus ASO as well, you want to make him choose. He's either going to laser you or the minions. It's kind of weird. I don't like letting ASO just free farm minions. Every time he's going for a laser on the minions, I like to just go in aggressively and start trading. You're also pretty strong here. Whoops. So I definitely would go for trades. Even here, I would look to eat to the backline, get onto him. He took a tower shot. Even now, I would walk up. You can rotate to your jungler here maybe. The Muzzy is pretty much overextending. Flash Ignite auto. Nice. Really good, you waited for the E, so it didn't like get you in a bad spot. That was really good, free kill. Let's shove this out now and probably reset. Get your pickaxe, get your boots. Can you get a full collect here? I don't think so. You're staying for another wave, which is also fine if you want a bit more gold. You want to stay for another reset or another wave. Definitely try and hard shove this. Your followers trying to do void corrupt. I would EQ to the mains here, clear the wave. Aso has no mana to fight you. Leona's here, you have to leave. Okay, you do not see the Leona. That is really awkward timing. Oh my. Yeah, you definitely could have lived there with a little bit better map awareness. We saw the Leona pretty early on the map. So the Leona pink warded? Not in the bush. Is that like a gold strat? You just put it in front of the bush? Okay, you bought a full collector there, which is pretty good. Black screen. Okay, so you have a full collector now. You're pretty strong. You definitely want to be looking to 1v1 the Hazel, if you can. You want to be in fights, you want to play around your Volibear. This is good. Collector Samira, you're strong. Okay, that's fine. I probably would have hard shoved the lane as well. Your bot lane looks dead as hell. You kind of want to be actively looking to see if you can do something bot lane. But it's a little bit hard to roam if they don't have ults. Because like Ashe ult is your setup. It also, I mean, it's hard to roam when they're dead. I would again E forward aggressively here. Just get in there. The Yi might be there, but I mean, you gotta play the game. Okay, the Yi is there. Oh my, the Yi ulted there? Oh my lord. I would still go for E trades here. Even if the Yi was right there, I would E forward, auto him, Q him, auto him, and just walk away. That's the whole gameplay with Electrocute. Pretty much always. Always look to get Electrocute procs. You gotta whittle them down. Okay, decent ward. Your Acel's walking bot. This is a good follow around. This is exactly what I would do. Your Volibear is in there with you. So this could be a good fight. Okay, your Volibear looks insanely scared. I definitely wouldn't have wasted time on this. I would have just left now. Your Volibear left. If you engage now, your Volibear is nowhere near. So you would be in a 3v4 with your inting bot lane. Definitely would have walked back make a bit earlier. I probably wouldn't even spend time clearing this. I don't want to give up minions. Okay, they're fighting. You could definitely go here. Oh, I would not have stopped for that Q and that auto attack. Because maybe you could have gone on Tristana there. Good play by the Leona. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you got one. Maybe it's better to try and get the Tristana there. I don't know if he's a bounty on her or she's like 9-0. Yeah, a bit awkward. Leona flash Q'd, so there's no counterplay really for you. Normally you can W the E. Or you can sidestep it. Yeah, Tristana 9-0. I'm surprised it doesn't say there's a bounty. I mean, you got one. Not terrible. Your Klet's doing well. That's good. Really well, actually. You took top lane third. He's like 6-0. Ah, yes, you're emoting. For the fans. Okay, they're doing Dragon here, but... You should definitely at least check. Are they low still? Can you maybe get a kill here? Definitely at least like look at the health bars. Like, Leona's half health. You could maybe just contest this. Your Klet is here. Yeah, that's just awkward. They both just ran away from you. Oh, this is the free kill. That guy's trolling. Okay, I mean, you got one. Okay, I think you kind of messed up your combo a little bit. I'm not really sure what happened. Let me go back. Alright, so the Tristana jumps in. Also, I tried to do this in slow motion. It doesn't really work. The YouTube sound quality when you play something on slow motion is horrible. Horrible. Okay, I think that's a mistake. You're trying to go for a range Q when you could just walk up to him here, go for an auto into a melee guaranteed Q, and then do your combo. I think you cancelled the auto at the end there, or you would have insta-ult. It's fine, you got one. I think if you E in slightly earlier there, you get that kill. Maybe that's like an input bug. There is an input bug on Samira. Yeah. I mean, it's okay, it was good. 2 kills is good. Okay, it kind of okay, this is it kind of looks like your Volibear is farming your wave. I would have spam pinged him back. I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? He's actually kind of griefing you. Your whole wave is gone. Huh? Now he's doing the turret. He's like, yo, help me get this plate. That's horrible, wow. The Volibear, I mean, that's the... Oh, yikes. Okay, the set is walking down. We just saw... Okay, he's just going for a ward. Okay, so far, just like an update. I would have played this way more aggressively. I would probably have a bigger lead. I would have done a few more rotations. I mean, that's a 1-for-1. That's not bad. Is there anything you could have done differently there? I think you either full commit to this, or you just stay behind your minions and Q. You kind of just sit there in the laser and auto-attack and Q like this. Whoops, sorry. But what you could have done is EQ to the minions here. This is also something that you have to keep in mind. If you EQ to the minions here, you're not actually in turret range. But if you E to him directly, you would be. So, I mean, let's say we don't know the E is like right here. I would definitely go for an EQ here again. EQ, get in melee range, auto-attack W, and just start walking away. Good short trade. You kind of lost too much health in this trade the way you did it. There's a Q and an auto. I was gonna say maybe you could have held flash a little bit longer, but then you're kind of in a soul ult range, so I think it's fine. I wouldn't say too much there. The Volibear just pinged you. That guy just took your whole wave and he pinged you, by the way. You're gonna let that go. Okay. Okay. Holy, what a battle. Ooh, actually let me take a look. You went armor boots. Let me take a quick little look at the team. Yeah, I definitely would not go armor boots here. Like 100% not. Even though the Tristana is fed, it's probably the reasoning why you got it. You probably got it for Tristana, you're probably afraid of Yi late game, but you cannot move into a Leona if you don't have Mercs. I would 100% go Mercs. It's good into Asol, it's good into Leona. Like, yes, you would lose out on the value into Tristana, but this is 100% for me personally a Mercs game. You're not even that weak though, 4 kills at 14 minutes, that's not terrible. Okay, the Asol just went bot, died to the Colette, you're just hitting the turret, which is fine. Definitely just push this in, see if you can maybe help your Volibear or just take the turret. It's a little bit risky though, you don't know where anyone is. But I probably would just go for the turret here as well. 3 Void Grubs. And now you leave. Oh, no, 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 you keep going? Oh, no, 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 this is way too greedy. I mean, you're lucky that they went bot instead. Leona, Tristana were went bot, but this is, no, this is way too greedy. I would be 5-man here. In like a diamond game, I would be 5-man ganked instantly. This is kind of fine. I often deny camps. You might as well. Yeah, this is kind of weird. To begin with, I mean, it's obviously kind of weird. Your Volibear kind of griefed. I think you wanted him to help take it, because I mean, that seemed like what you wanted to do. But if you're doing a camp like this, I would never ever path this way. I would just drag the red buff into the bush and then clear it in the bush. That way your Volibear can also still help. I definitely wouldn't walk the right way, the way you did it. Like, the thing is, if it was in the bush, he probably wouldn't be able to smite it and you could have gotten it, and you also would have a little bit more distance. But yeah, I definitely probably would have had the way here. If the way you played it, I wouldn't have stayed here for this. I mean, the problem is that your Volibear is not really playing the game. He should ult over immediately here. He walked around instead of ulting over the wall. And then he ults over the wall. I mean, definitely what I said though. If you're clearing enemy red buff, always try and drag it into the bush. Oh my god, he's gonna flame him. He's gonna flame him, guys. Ollie, you suck. Oh wait. I wanted to... Oh. Oh look, he's trying to explain himself. Okay, if your plan was to do the red buff just to give it to the Volibear though, I wouldn't even have done it. Because then you're spending way too much time helping out your jungler when you could have just been resetting. Like, I don't know, that I personally wouldn't do that. I wouldn't leash for your jungler. Where he's just spinning on the wave. Okay, look at that though. Isn't it funny though how the one time you isn't it just a free kill when you E onto him? So looking at the earlier game, if you E towards those minions, wouldn't you just have killed them on repeat? It's such a free match. All you have to do is get on him. I mean, he's griefing there for sure, but I mean, this is gold elo. That's what they do. But I mean, nice free kill. Pretty risky to overstay though. I probably would reset. The dragon is up soon. I would ping it. Oh, you did ping it. Nice. Yeah, you got that. Nice. I'd probably buy a longsword here and swap to a sweeper. You didn't buy a longsword? Why are you holding on to your 400 gold? Oh my... Shield bow third? Please no, please no. Please no shield bow. That item sucks. Okay, the Kled is flanking. You definitely want to be hovering here to go in. Okay, it didn't seem like you realized the Kled was flanking. You can win this though. Oh, yikes. Okay, you still got him, that's fine. Combo looked a little bit scuffed. Okay, you definitely need to work on your map awareness a little bit. Because you went for a ward there when your Kled was flanking, going for an all-in. And you want to get in those fights with Samira. You have to get in there. You're super strong now, you want a team fight. Okay, so you guys are getting dragon. Actually, I kind of like what you're doing here, but I would have done a little bit earlier. I would have, if a dragon is free, and you can, if an objective is free and you can catch a wave as a carry, you always want to leave the objective. If there's any risk of you losing it, obviously don't leave it. But losing mid lane waves because you help kill the objective 100 to 0 is not good, guys. So leaving a little bit earlier there to catch this mid wave, that's a really good play. Okay, it looks like you guys are going for a tier 2. Which I think is a little bit too risky. Your Volibear is not here. I definitely would have walked away after the last auto attack. The Yona ult out of the way. You definitely leave right now though. You're way too low. You don't know where the Master Yi is. Okay, he's right there. I mean, you got him. That's good. Oh, if the Azo... Okay, the Azo got a massive shot on there, I think. Okay, this was definitely a pretty big throw. I wouldn't even have gone for the tier 2 there personally. But I think you could have lived if you didn't walk up after the Leona ult. You kind of greeted to hit the minions. Also, your Ashe is split pushing. I'm not sure what that does for your team. Definitely wouldn't have gone for that, and I definitely wouldn't have overstayed for that few like little minions. Okay, the Akaton is up. It looks like he went for a ward. That's really good. Akaton is a really good objective. So while you're clearing waves like this, you always want to look at the minimap. Looks like your team is getting engaged on. He is in there. He's right there in front of you in the bush. I probably would have just gone for that flank. The Tristana was below you to the right, but now you're just like not really in the fight at all. Would still be good, maybe. I think now you just have to abort. Now it re-engage because there's no escape. Yikes. No flame. I think here I would have gone this way. The Tristana is over here kinda, but you can probably 1v1 the Tristana. You are pretty strong. And it's a pretty decent flank. They're probably not gonna... Like, if you're in a lower elo, they're probably not all gonna randomly turn on you. So I probably would have just gone that way. That would be a great flank. Asol, Master Yi in the back, Leona in the front. The Leona is never gonna turn on you. I think maybe you could have gone the passive proc here. On the Master Yi. Like right here, you right click him, you kill him. It would dash you a little bit into danger, but that's the Master Yi out of the way at least. Because now he doesn't... I mean, he dies, but... Your Ashe is just top lane, didn't even bother to ult. You said, I don't know why the frick did we fight here. I think it's more that your team was trying to get control there. They were trying to get like some vision, and the Yi just kind of engaged on the Xerath. Like it looks like the Xerath is going for a ward, and then the Yi just kind of runs him down, and now he's just in a bad spot. So they're not really trying to fight it, they're just trying to go for vision, which happens. Yeah, I don't know, I think the biggest part there is that you should have gone for the flank, maybe. But it kind of looks like your Ashe is legit not playing the game. I'm not sure if this is like the gold strat where the AD carry just splits, never Ashe ults. Seems not very good, but what do I know? Okay, so after the bot lane wave, you keep pushing for more, which is fine. But you have to either type to your team or ping your team that you are pushing this. You have to ping them back and be like, hey guys, I'm pushing bot right now. I'm not top. Please don't end. Because it looks like they're about to end. Okay, they killed one. They're being flanked by Seth though. Yikes. I mean, you're getting a tier 2 here, I assume, which is good. But definitely ping. It's better to overping people than underping. Like, ping can be annoying, but... Because now your team might be like, what the hell? Our Samira wasn't even there. And it's like, yeah. Why do we fight there? Yeah, like they might legit honestly think that you're just there. Like, unironically. They might not even realize that you're bot lane. Always assume that people are stupid. Okay, so you went for Lord Dominic, so I'm not really sure why you didn't buy the longsword early on. But, I mean... It's a decent build. You really need a BT next, so I hope you're building a BT. Okay, you're kind of chasing this. I think this is fine. He kind of looks on his own. Nice E. Nice kill, that's a good pick. Deny the jungle camp, because why not? Ooh, definitely wouldn't have face checked that bush though. You see Leona just on our bot lane. I would just walk back mid and catch the mid wave. You're kind of just losing farm here. Okay, this guy's inting. Honestly, decent flash. The problem is you have to base. So it looks like your bot lane is dead. I would probably leave here and go bot. Your Volibear just tried to take the turret without a wave. Okay, it looks like your Xerath is inting. Not great.
Those names mean little to me. I answer to myself.
I mean, normally, if this was a diamond game and I'm versus Set here, I would never walk up. I would never really beat a Set 1v1. Because Set, you can't really outplay a Set. So, in my elo, this is a pretty bad play. Maybe this works out for you. You're also definitely not outrunning. You have to just fight him. Okay, well if the sets play like that, then you always go for these 1v1s. He just W'd with 0 grit. And just didn't R. This is... okay, no worries. Okay, that guy doesn't know how to play sets. So I guess it's a free kill. That's funny though, because you actually get a free... I wouldn't have gone that free kill, because I wouldn't have gone for that. Because you should not win that normally. You're going for a flank. The problem is that you should have a sweeper here. If you're going for flanks like this is a hard int if you don't have a sweeper. Because if they see you here, they all rotate you and kill you for free. So you definitely should be getting a sweeper. I also think now, when you see that your team is not near you anymore, you should just go for a reset. You don't really go for another flank. You don't stay here and try to make this work. Just kind of leave. This is so risky. You don't know where anyone is. Definitely would have put a ward on the Baron. Yeah. Like if you had a sweeper there. Like unironically sweeper div. Oh, he's about to flame. He's about to flame. I should have. Oh, I thought you were gonna say I should have gone the sweeper. To be fair though, you can kind of make like an educated guess. It's late game. Baron is the only objective up. They probably have wards around this area, right? Because they're probably gonna be warding for the Baron. Especially because we already saw Leona around here. But it's fine, it doesn't look like you're actually losing anything team-wise. Oh, your Kled is ulting in a 1v2. Well, Samira... Oh, okay, and he's dead. No worries. Your Ashe is one running set. Here we go. I can see it because I can't move it. Okay. His name is Snot. Okay. Yeah. That wouldn't even kill. I don't know why you would even flash that. This set never fully W grids, where you just at XD, you're flaming them. Nice toxic behavior. Okay, it looks like you guys caught the Leona, but it's always risky to go for a pick on a tank. Okay, I would stop now, I would stop chasing. Okay, that's good. Because you don't know what else is there. It's too hard to kill Leona. You can go for it sometimes, but you definitely don't overextend too much. Oh my... I would have gone the passive proc off there, but I think you kind of lost vision and kind of panicked. Your one auto there would have half health him, probably. That's a good kill, but your jungler died, which is actually kind of bad. I wouldn't even be facing this, to be honest. Your team looks like they're fighting. Okay, well, that guy is dead. Muclet's in there, so you should be hovering. Yikes. Oh, no. Is there anything you could have done there? I would definitely be closer. I would already be building stacks here. I know my Kled is frontline. As long as your Kled is frontlining, like, you should definitely be here. I wouldn't have cleared this pink ward, because you normally can't face check this bush anyway, because you kind of could just die for free. So I definitely would be way more near your Kled. Building stacks already, queuing the Leona. Yeah, would have E'd over the wall maybe? I would have EQ'd over the wall. I'm pretty positive you can do this. I mean, I obviously play Samira. EQ over the wall, then go for this guy in the back. Like, it's kind of weird. You kind of self-grift by killing that guy with Q, if that makes sense. Because the EQ there would have been a nice reposition into the back line. And it would have given you a reset of an EQ for more stacks. So you're trying to build a Shibo last item. I think that's fine. You could also go for like an armor item here, maybe. He's typing again. He's typing. He has 2 brain cells. He has 2 items now. Sad face. He's sad, guys. We're miserable. I mean, I don't think the Master Yi is the problem. I think the problem is that your team is getting caught. You're not playing optimally, which is fine. Like, don't get me wrong. This game so far doesn't look like it's your fault at all. Your team is horrible. Your team is constantly getting caught. But you definitely could have done way better. I would have had a way bigger lead here. I would have probably won fights that you wouldn't have won. And I probably would have gotten some more objectives. And died a little bit less. So giving out a little bit less free kills. Walking through the jungle like this is really risky. What if the Leona's like right there at blue? I wouldn't go for this. You know someone's still around because you can see the Baron buff. So someone is here. And you're on your own. Yeah, he was in the bush. Yeah, I definitely would not die here. I wouldn't even have walked up on this. Like, it's not like you're in a good spot to win the game here, but that death for sure guarantees you lose your whole base. Because you could have been here fighting this. Like, you're definitely not favored to win, but you could win, maybe. He's typing again, guys. He's flaming. I played this late game so freaking early. He's flaming. And so you respawned. That was actually nice positioning. Not sure why you Volibear didn't go for that. But again, maybe if you ping it, maybe if you just ping that guy. Like, I personally wouldn't ping it because I'm assuming my Diamond jungler would just go for that. But I think your junglers don't have eyeballs. And if your team doesn't have eyeballs, you have to appeal to the ears and ping people. Because if they can't see, they maybe can hear. Here you're kind of like... You're like not at all afraid of bushes, and you should be. There could be a Leona in every bush. I would not have gone for that. Oh my, you just did vision plan in the middle of that. Oh my god. That was sick. That was fun. I like that. Like, you tried to path up and hit the vision plant. And then you queued the wrong way. The problem there is that even if you get that kill, it's not, you can't really afford to do this. This is probably where the game ends, right? And you are the strongest player on your team. Going 1 for 1 when you're the strongest player on your team, this late game is not good. because now your team probably just loses the 4v4. Your Klet's also not even basing, so definitely wouldn't have gone for this. It was a nice kill though. It was a good kill. Combo looked a little bit awkward. I think the first W kind of like messed up. But, like, you were better off being here playing around those two. So people might focus other people, so you can play around like a stun or whatever. Yeah, that's game over. Alright, I'm back again with Deimos right next to me. How did you think the game went, Deimos? Okay, I don't know why I did that, sorry. Alright, so as a conclusion, what I think the most important part was, you definitely did not play the early game aggressive enough. You have to play way more aggressive. You have to, I don't think in the actual lane you used E on the minion a single time to gap close. And that's like 80% of the gameplay. E forced to a minion, sometimes it still hits them as well, and then go for a trade. Some other stuff, you bought the wrong boots. Personally, I think I would have gone for mercs or for Moosweet boots. Definitely would not have gone for armor boots. The priority should always be like, can I move? If the answer is no, then you can look in getting other boots. If you can't move, if you're into a Leona, if you're into like an Amumu, you need mercs. It's also, you have to abuse when you see people like troll. When they ISO at no mana and he's still walking up the farm, you should be actively walking up to like auto attack him, Q him. He can't even fight back, he has no mana. So punish other people when you see them troll, because they're trolling. Definitely get a sweeper. I feel like you really like going for like vision plays, for flanks, but you don't really have a sweeper to do it, so they just kind of see you and then you kind of just int. Late game, you cannot just be checking fade. You cannot walk into this bush late. If this is 40 minutes and you have no vision here, you can't walk in here. You just can't. If you die, you lose the game. I personally would never face check any bush on my own, ever, in my diamond games. I would never face check this, I would never face check this, I wouldn't face check this. You just can't, you can't afford to. You have to stay with your team. I also think you have to hover your front line a bit more. You were playing a bit far back, especially in the fight here. With the Kled here, I would already be a bit further up, building stacks, building combo points. And I think actually a big problem is that you don't ping enough. I think you barely pinged anything. You had some good objective pings, don't get me wrong. You pinged the dragon when it was up, that was really good. You have to realize that if you're playing with not good players, they might be completely clueless. So you're better off just over-pinging obvious stuff, pinging way too much, so at least they hear you. They kind of know what you're doing, what you want to go for, what they shouldn't go for. Like when you were pushing over here, you're going for a tier 2, your team is here, just ping them like this. Or be like, yo guys, I'm here. And they might be like, oh my frocky, Samira's bot lane, careful guys, we shouldn't fight. And sometimes they don't listen. Maybe 1 in 10 games they do listen, but that 1 in 10 games might actually help you win that game. Alright, that was it for this video guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you again Deimos for letting me watch your gameplay and review it. I always kinda like doing it, it's pretty fun. And yeah. Thank you.